Welcome everybody to some more of Hogwarts Legacy here. So we're gonna it doesn't it? We're gonna go up here. We're gonna meet, who is it again? Gladwin Moon? It looks like we gotta wait. Gotta meet him at night. Maybe it was too early in the day. He's right up here. Okay.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts Caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
So we just like chilled here with him all night.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear.
Revelio.
That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Finally. So where is this? I think this was no Flapindo.
Hello,
Oh,
Hamor.
wait this. Use L1 R1 to rotate the hmm. What is? Wow. Okay.
Well done!
Revelio.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Revelio.
Oh, here's one. Try this one.
Hello, Hamora.
Finally. Dear Marble, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butter beer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'll be able to part with a few of your planks. The more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell. Believe it or not, old socks, nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon with or without plants. Good friend, Serona.
Revelio.
I think we can go in here. Interesting. Okay. This door is unlocked, so that means...
Revelio.
Professor Figs, I'm in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for delay in my response. I'm still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of not so recent staging penalty and Quidditch, which in my humble opinion has brought the game into a modern age. Astonishing for thinking how many specters want nothing less than seeing a Quidditch keeper flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats of wizard kind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and as the time allows, the Department of Magical Law and Force will ensure the matter is looked into, scheduled permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself. You may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you would be delighted to see the result of a well-run, efficient government. Warm regards, Ferris Spevin, Minister of Magic.
Revelio.
Anything here? No. Oh, this is level 2. Okay. So we haven't learned level 2 yet. And we have something there eventually. We have to come here during the day. Remind your staff the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job keeping the castle in order. They seldom prepare up for any number of items and they might encounter each day. However, only the other day an unexpected stashing of wizard crackers went off from behind a cushion. Was a thing of the poor elf is blue smoke and giving those of us nearby. Easily okay.
Revelio.
Nothing over here. Lock 1.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know the local children have taken up playing in gobstone in the streets just outside of your study window. They're charming. Okay, I must have. With love, Am. This was level 2.
Revelio.
Now we just come back for during the day. Your gear slot is full. How in the world did we allow that to happen? Oh God. We'll destroy something here that we don't need. I think green can go. That's not a good look for us, to be honest. We got another green for a green, didn't we?
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still...
Oh, they have nothing to say. I don't think we should mess with the two wizards there. Something tells me. Make our way up here, though.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Alohomora. Revelio.
Rebellion. Brutes. Always fussing about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Van Robin wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have war.
Alohomora.
Not bad. We got it now. Gear slot is full. Friends. We need to go sell shit. Oh.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
On my authority, you're clearly up to no good.
Try again. Don't tell me we gotta start from the beginning. That's not what I want. Okay.
Revelio.
At least we got all of this, so we just need to go really up to. So level 3 we ain't unlocking that.
I wouldn't be a prefect if I didn't.
Revelio.
What are you up to now? Any students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacle?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose.
Revelio.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I have...
Okay, destroy you.
How's that?
All of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match. If there ever...
I suppose you should.
Return them to...
Revelio.
Let's go. Oh, right here. A jewel entrusted turtle shell. Okay, many of those.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
I'll keep
Understood.
looking.
I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the... for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Spider is
Now
0,
that you've
1.
attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
8,
I've not heard from my
5.
Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
1, 2, 5. So we need 14. So we need 9, I think. Which is the thing with all the wiggly arms. I think that's it. No, that's not the one. That's it. A lot of these people.
Revelio.
Telescope. Fucking hell. British goggles, so that's a bit of a higher level for us, so we'll definitely equip those. And of course we aren't leveled up.
Revelio.
Let's go. This is level 3. There's a legendary in there. Oh, what's over here? Yep.
Excellent.
Okay, we got a few of these. I'm gonna go put them back in. Or do anything else from here.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I wish there was just like a quick sub button we would have.
Revelio. Lumos.
Let's go up here. See, there's like a wild in place, eh?
Revelio.
Here I am exploring when I can't even grab equipment here. Let's go up.
Revelio.
The hospital wing. Similar thing there. There's a note here. Hogwarts School of Wizardry and Witch. Hospital wing. Attending healer nurse Noreen Bailey. Patient order to redacted by order of age restricted. Oh god, okay.
Revelio.
We got trouble in paradise. Funny how we can just like kind of roam around here. No, you guys can't stop us now. It's only during quests they can say something to us. Typically they don't say shit. Grand stairway. Where's our Slytherin common room? Right here.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
So we need 4 more. It looks like 4 more. So let's just bring up the map here. Wait.
Someone was practicing with a broken wand in the common room last night. Looked like a war had broken out.
It's our people right there. Okay, Oh. Oh, who is she? Friend in need. Okay, we'll go talk to Serrano because we have to go to Hogsmeade anyways. I gotta go sell. Gotta go sell our stuff here, so got quite a bit of side quests here too. Interesting.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
That is because they do, my friend.
I don't know that. You're back. Nice to see you again.
So yeah, I came back because I have some things to sell. Don't sell things we can't equip right now. Oh, we can sell you. Oh, we're gonna keep you. We're gonna keep you.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I do not hope to see you.
I wonder what Merlin would think of a wizarding world.
Oh.
Glad you came.
What is the issue?
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Okay, we can just fast travel there if we already were there. Roma. For Hogsfield.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? What do we have here? A demiguise.
So we just need to change it to night, I guess.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Very good.
Revelio.
Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Aloha Mora.
Perfect.
Revelio.
Blue Moon Goose. Okay, let's go talk to her.
I was told that she put in a good.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Serona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Serona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Okay,
I've always said that travel.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Incendio.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's secret. I shall get that goblin elf back. Hopefully from your corpse.
Incendio. Revelio.
oh, we have Quidditch. But we are going to put this on. We like the jacket, you know. Look at all this because we did pick up some letters, didn't we? Oh, there's still more. I think that should be good. What do we have here? Combat. Oh. Probably gonna have something here, yeah. Outfits. Have a look here, see how the Dark Wizard. Officer. Protectors. Wait. What was that called then? Challenge, we went to combat. The Protector. Oh, it was the Protector. Okay. So we did see that here. It was right here. Alright, we'll rock that. In we go. There's probably gonna be some enemies there.
Revelio. Better have a look around. See if I can find that box of letters. Incendio. Almost there. One more hawk lump to harvest. Revelio.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that's how we come around. Let's see. Nope. That's what we gotta do.
Revelio. Lumos.
Move it. Oh, okay.
Incendio.
Okay. Like how you can like heal over time, like you're out of combat and stuff.
That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Well, we will keep collecting, right?
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Okay.
Incendio. Confringo! Defender! Incendio!
Okay, that's right.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Caborso! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Caborso!
Oh shit.
Glacius! Descendo! Accio! Caborso! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Repulsor!
Ho ho ho.
One less foul hulking brute. Revelio. Caborso. Lumos.
Wait. Collected. Bro came too far. No, this is a 1. Okay. Dear Serona, when I arrived here, I had troubling sense that in many ways I was like other first years. I confess I worried the Hogwarts may not have been the proper place for me. Pondering sending an owl to my parents, asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secretly like a man, but I wonder you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. The day in the 3 broomsticks, when you spotted me, you huddled in a corner, staring blankly at an untouched butter beer in an empty pit of parchment. My quill dripping ink woefully onto the floor, and you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget it. I recall a sudden sense of relief, as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me. When you told me about how nervous you'd been come to Hogwarts, I looked at you, and it seemed beyond my imagination to think that of you as anything but confident, content, which setting before me. The days that followed marveled at how you charmed in a non-magical sense. I mean, everyone around you without apology embracing you were who they were. It was as though you candled and flickered on me. I realized that I could choose the path as well. Now that my school year are ending, the frightened first year, which had been seamlessly worlds away. I know it's because yourself that you're despairing of the mirror. Sincerely, your marble. Okay, P.S. What's right here too? Dear Serona, I've sent notes separately to dear Mr. and Mrs. Spraddle for their hospitality, but I felt that you need to put a quill on parchment with my thanks to you as well. What lovely sprite from the castle. I don't soon forget how we giggled about the ridiculous gnome. Did you truly believe that he was singing? And Miss Prado's steak and kidney pie was simply glorious, and be dreaming of it days. I do appreciate you including me. I fear I just warn you, however, that this does not mean I will go easy on you in next week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Most gracefully, Fleming. Okay, first off, I want to go here. I think it's core we're at, yeah. So we want to put some other abilities here, such as I want to put that there. I want to put that there. And then we can put that there. Oh, we have some. What is this? Defendo. Okay, we got the Claw of Fire. I think we got Defendo. What's the other one? Fire, I think this one. Oh, okay. And then I think with this one we can slow them down. I think I'll put that there. Guess we can put, I don't know. We only need that if we go into the room, right? We don't particularly need.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Dear Sorona, I conjure this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. If you hadn't stood in your ground on behalf of the Quidditch practice last week, I might have left the team altogether, and now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Dear Sorona, happy birthday, my darling. I sneaked into the kitchen and asked Finky to make your favorite cream crowdy. She was delighted to oblige. Not sure she got raspberry at this time of year. Genius, the Finky. Dear Miss Prado, Mother and Father were delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladwin last Saturday. Truth be told, I think my mother was ever so slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bodice for my new dress. A challenge indeed, as is rather delicate practice. Properly situating a hat pin without wondering either my hat or my head. But I adore everything that we selected, and have you to thank for now feeling like marvelous fashion witches. It was also a treat to dine at the Three Broomstick without having to clear the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. I consider myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sprado agreed to let me stay. I know that my parents feel preciously the same way. Yours gratefully, Sorona.
I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
It would be.
Revelio.
Oh. Okay.
Revelio.
Look at this. We feast today, boys.
Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
There you go. Look at that. Alright, let's go back then. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, it's up there. Okay, we probably missed it. Oh, forget it for now. We'll come back later on. Forbidden Forest exit.
I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawks.
You would be, wouldn't she?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Gotta be. Risk their lives.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Probably doesn't, my man. Probably doesn't.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news.
As
I was
always.
able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
Were you on the
One
quiz?
of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my
Mirabelle.
dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do.
We were so noisy.
She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters.
It's nice,
It's nice to reflect on good memories.
A friend indeed. We are level 23 right now, so we're... It's a great piece of... Let's see, we picked up some item here. We got some mountain troll. We look at quests. What do we got? Okay. Meet Sebastian. Okay, we're gonna go visit his sister. Oh shit, okay, conjuring spell. Okay, so we got a bit more. Stroke control is still a bit under level for that. We can do this. Okay, we can look for this. We have 4 more to go. We're still under level for that. Do more of these. Talk to Elder, so appearance. So she has something for the Tale of Oaks. Yeah. Well, we do have a couple of things to do on the side. We still do have to kind of explore large chunks of this map though, so like what's over here? Shadowy State. Oh, is that okay, so we have to who's over what quest is over here? Kidnap Cabbage? Oh, so we can kind of okay. We have a long look at all this. Okay, we still got a little bit more to explore. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna end this one here, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.